Hey there, Elle Studio fans. Today I am working with Thanksgiving photos and I am recording Thanksgiving in pockets using the November 2021 kit and add-ons from Elle Studio. I am placing my tags first and foremost, and the majority of what I look for when I'm placing my tags is getting a nice balance of color through the layout. Now there's a lot of color in my photos, especially yellows and oranges and greens. Those are the colors that we were wearing for that day. And so I am matching those colors from the kit to my photos to get those kind of placed around the page. Now that large 4x6 photo there of a craft that my daughter created for our Thanksgiving table, it has a lot of negative space at the bottom. So I just want to add a little bit of pattern there, and I am grabbing the Thankful paper stack. I notice that I don't have a lot of this cranberry red color, and so I want to add some more of that into the spread. So I'm just going to measure to see the size that I want to do here. I'm going to measure about an inch, and then I can adhere that to the bottom of my 4x6 photo, and that can be a great base for some embellishment or a sticker, or just something fun, just a way to add a little bit of extra color and embellishment to your spread. I also know that I want to put some pattern paper down here behind this photo of my husband, so I'm going to use this kind of lighter pattern paper from the Thankful stack that has the words on it. It's not too bold. There are a lot of different bold patterns going on here, so I wanted to keep that one a little bit more low key. I need a title on this layout, and I'm using the 4x6 tag from the kit to start that off. I'm grabbing the new white Parker alphabet cardstock stickers, and I'm going to show you a really fun way to use them if you don't want them to be white and you want to make them any color of ink that you have in your stash. Now this is really white, so just want to warn you, showing up on camera there's a little bit of a glare. I'm using a non-stick liner there to lay behind my stickers, and I'm grabbing some close to my heart inks with to start inking the bottom of the alphas. Then I'm switching over quickly to orange. I'm using the scrapbook.com dome foam ink blenders. So they're foam and domed, and I'm doing orange kind of all the way up to about 3/4 of the way up. The more you ink, the brighter, the deeper your color is going to be, right? I decided to stop doing the dark red because I was going to save that till the end. All I did there was just wipe off my foam until I didn't see any more ink coming off, and then I switched to yellow. So yellow at the top, orange kind of in the center, and then I'm going to go back with that dark red color to finish it off. And look how pretty that is with that red coming up on the bottom. I just love that. So a really great way to use these white stickers to customize them for any layout that you want to create. So what I'm going to do with this tag now is just add my photo and put the words along the bottom so that they overlap the photo slightly. This is a photo of our table, so it's a really great photo to have on that title tag. And then I can pop some journaling on the right side of it. Okay, my title is in place. The only other thing I need to do is add the date to that little tab on the journaling tag. And I first grabbed the mini dated stamp, and then when I, kind of put it up against the tab, it was a little bit too large. So then I'm grabbing the daily tabs stamp, which is a great stamp because it has smaller dates, the month and the year, in that great text font, the typewriter font that I love to use on my pages. So I'm just going to stamp 2020 there using sapphire ink from Close to My Heart. Okay, on this photo of my daughter's crafts for the day, I'm going to do something a little fun and put an embellishment down there right in the center. First I grabbed this die cut from the November 2021 kit, but then I remembered that I had some hearts cut out from using the My Heart metal die, and I love it because it's kind of stitched around the edges. Then I used the brand new holiday fun stickers to add family fun there to the center of that circle die. So I kind of layered up my own embellishment. I decided to change out family fun in the end, but I used a different phrase sticker. I really love having that in that little negative space, and the way that that heart tucks perfectly in with the craft there, it just turned out to be really cute. So I like the way that that turned out. Okay, the blue tag down there has a lot of negative space on it, and so I thought one of the new magical acetate circles would be really fun to add there. It's dark enough so that you can see the words on the acetate circle, and you can add a little something else to the tag as well, like a die cut to accent that. So tradition is the one that I'm going with here, and later on in the spread I will add a bit more embellishment to that. Okay, I'm breaking out my Title Builder Volume 5, the Merriest stamp. Now, if you were hoping to get this during reveal, it is currently sold out, but watch for that to restock later in the month. So be sure to click the Notify Me button so you'll get an email when that is restocked. I am using the word magic. I have a little die cut on my photo at the bottom that says around the table, and so I wanted to have the phrase say magic around the table. So I'm stamping that with cinnamon ink from Close to My Heart, and I'm just going to fussy cut that out. It's not really hard to fussy cut this word because it's curvy and just kind of easy to go around the letters. I leave about a 1/16 of an inch of white around all of the letters to make it look kind of even and uniform, more like a die cut would be. And just a little tip from me to you: if you're fussy cutting, it's easier to move your paper than it is the scissors. So I tend to kind of move the paper around the scissors. Now I can put this just on top of the die cut, but the G, the little leg in the G kind of covers up some of the words, and so I decided the best thing would be is to kind of layer this up. So I'm going to do a little bit of pattern paper to kind of create a border, and then I can put the word magic onto a label so that it all looks kind of nice and neat and layered up there. So I've just added that wood grain paper there, and I'm grabbing a label from the November kit, and I'm just going to go ahead and adhere that onto the label, which looks great. And then that way I've created a little bit of interest there. I have a barrier there so my G doesn't cover up the around the table phrase. And it just looks a lot neater. So just remember, sometimes if something isn't working, try layering it up with something else and see if that works better. I'm just going to adhere the label on there using dimensional adhesive. And there we go, a cute little sentiment that's perfect for that photo. Now moving over to the right side, I've already added some die cuts from the kit. I have added some of those autumn die cuts with the leaves from the September release. I'm still using them, they're amazing. And I'm just adding that red pattern paper again on this side of the spread, just like I did on the other one, because it's covering up some of the extras in that photo that are kind of distracting from the point of the photo, which is me holding my son. I hardly ever get in a photo, so when I do, I kind of want it to look a little bit nicer, and the table in front of me is just kind of like filled with food as it is on Thanksgiving. And so I wanted to cover that up a little bit. I'm using the Autumn tab stamp to stamp grateful there. I'm doing it 3 times without re-inking, so it looks a little bit vintagey, messy. These are the Puffy Heart and Star stickers, and they're really fun because they have the outlines and the insides of the heart. I'm also using the Tiny Shapes and Dots Puffy stickers in gold to add some, shiny gold accents there. I'm grabbing these autumn die cuts again because I feel like this photo of my husband needs a little something at the base. It's feeling like he's floating there without anything happening below that photo. And so I thought that the heart die cut with some leaves coming out of the sides would be quite fun. Create a little border at the bottom of that photo to kind of help hold the weight of the photo up there. I still want you to see that pattern paper that surrounds the photo, but it just needed a little accent down there, and this was the perfect thing to add. Just need to cut off that little bit of leaf so you don't see it in the heart. I decided to do something fun with the white Parker Alphabet cardstock stickers again and recolor those in the same colors that I used before, but this time instead of an ombre, I'm just coloring the whole letter with one color, and I want to write out past the pie because I thought it would be really fun to add that to this tag from the November kit. I am going to ultimately change that tag out just because the colors were so bold. I feel like it was really taking away from the photos on the page, but this worked really well with another tag. So Canary is one of my favorite yellows ever. It's from Close to My Heart. So I'm using cinnamon for the word past, canary for the, and nectarine for pie. Just, something fun to add to a pocket. It's a little filler, and it's going to go right next to a photo of my daughter holding her piece of pie that the crust had fallen off of. And so she was a little bit sad that it wasn't picture perfect, but that's pie for you. This gray tag from the kit was white all the way down, so I added that wood grain from the Thankful paper stack, and I'm just using the autumn die cuts to add that banner there, the Thankful banner in gray as well. And then I'm just going to add the heart sticker from the Holiday Fun stickers. And so this is going to go right next to the photo of my husband and my son. I am ultimately going to move that heart sticker down so that I can actually add journaling there. So I have a little bit of extra journaling on this side of the spread. So this side of the spread came together really well, and I just love the accents around the photos. I especially love the Love This circle that I stamped underneath the photo of my daughter using the A Merry Moment stamp. So don't think that that stamp set is only for Christmas. You can use it for lots of different things, and it, just goes so well with any kind of a memory. I really love creating Thanksgiving layouts because they're always so fun and full of color, and this one turned out really well using the November 2021 kit and add-ons from Elle Studio. I love all of the little touches, the little phrases, and die cuts, hearts all around the page. Those full of joy chipboard stickers are going to be so popular this month. I just love them. The A Merry Moment stamp and the white Parker Alphabet cardstock stickers. All of these things came together to create a really beautiful double page spread. It's a front and back of this Thanksgiving that was a little bit different for us, but still special with our family of 4. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure to check out all of the products I use to create this project at the link in my video notes by clicking that down arrow. Happy creating, friends!